Top 5 signs a man is secretly waiting for you. Have you ever felt like someone is lingering in your life, patiently waiting for the right moment to step in? Sometimes, men don't express their emotions outright, but their actions speak volumes. If you're wondering whether a man is silently waiting for you, here are 5 undeniable signs to look for. 1. He always finds a reason to stay in touch. A man who is secretly waiting for you won't let the connection slip away, even when there's no particular reason to reach out. You might find that he consistently checks in with a simple "how's your day going?" or shares random thoughts and little details just to keep the conversation flowing. It's not about trying to force something, it's about his effort to maintain that bond, hoping that with time, something deeper will develop. This could be through texts, DMs, phone calls, or even casual interactions when you run into each other. No matter the medium, his consistency in keeping the conversation going reveals that he values the relationship and isn't ready to let go. The small, thoughtful messages he sends are a way of staying present in your life, subtly reinforcing that he's there for you. He's not rushing things, but instead, laying the foundation, hoping that one day you'll see him in a new light. 2. He supports you without expecting anything in return. When a man is waiting for you, his support isn't transactional. He's not there to gain something from you in return. Whether it's offering advice, helping with a project, or simply being there when you need emotional support, his actions show a deep level of care. He celebrates your achievements without hesitation and stands by your side during tough times, proving that his interest in you goes far beyond a superficial level. What makes this even more significant is that he doesn't push for a romantic relationship immediately. He's patient, offering his support out of genuine admiration for who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. His willingness to help without expecting anything in return is a sign of deep respect, and it shows that he values you for the person you are, not just the potential of what you could become together. 3. He doesn't move on easily. While others may move on quickly or jump into new relationships, a man who is waiting for you doesn't easily forget about the connection the two of you share. Even if he dates others, there will always be an underlying sense that something is missing. He might compare them to you, whether consciously or unconsciously, and even though he might not admit it, in his heart, he's holding space for you. This sign is important, because it reveals that he's not just interested in a passing fling or a quick connection, he's invested in something more meaningful. If he's still unable to move on, it's likely because he feels that there's potential for a relationship with you, even if the timing isn't right yet. The idea of finding someone else who compares to you might be something he just can't entertain, and he's willing to wait for the circumstances to line up. 4. He remembers the small details. When a man is waiting for you, he's paying attention to the little things that others might overlook. Maybe he remembers your favorite food, the song you once sang along to, or that specific detail about your childhood that you mentioned in passing. These details don't just slip his mind, and he brings them up in conversation when least expected, showing that he truly listens and cares. It's these seemingly small things that show you that you are consistently on his mind. A man who is invested in you will remember how you like your coffee, your favorite book, or even a quirky habit you have. These aren't just facts for him to store away, they're a way of showing you that he's actively engaged in your life and that he sees you as someone worth remembering. These details are his way of saying, "I'm thinking of you, even when we're not talking." 5. He respects your journey. Perhaps one of the most important and telling signs is his deep respect for your personal growth. He's not pressuring you to make a decision, rush into a relationship, or put a label on what you share. Instead, he acknowledges that your individual journey, whether it's professional or emotional, is something that deserves time and space. He understands that love can't be rushed, and he isn't trying to force anything before you're ready. Whether you're focused on your career, dealing with personal issues, or just taking time for yourself, he gives you the freedom to explore life on your terms. His patience is a reflection of his belief that the right connection, when it happens, will be worth the wait. He's not pushing you to move faster. He's content in knowing that, if you're meant to be, the timing will naturally align. Final thoughts. If a man exhibits these signs, it's not just about waiting, he's hoping. Hope that the right time will come, that your paths will cross in a way that feels natural, and that the bond between you will grow into something more meaningful. The question is, are you ready to meet him where he is? The most beautiful connections often arise from mutual patience. respect, and understanding of each other's needs and timing. If you've been noticing these signs, it might be time to take a closer look at what's happening and whether you're ready to take the next step together. After all, some of the best relationships are the ones that take their time to unfold. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel.